Hello there. Here we have Sally. Sally is struggling, and Sally actually reminded me of the 2004-2005 hurricane season. I was living in Florida at that time, and we got hit a lot. In fact, there was Hurricane Charlie, which before Hurricane Charlie, there was obviously only two more. But it was a really slow season, and it looked like it was going to be. And then Hurricane Charlie came, ripped right through, and then it just exploded after that. There was one county in Florida that actually saw the eye of Hurricane Charlie, Hurricane Jean, and Hurricane Francis in a 6 week period. Hurricane Jean and Francis came in through the Atlantic, hitting the Palm area, right over in here in these areas right here. And they, just like Sally, got right to the coast and sat there. One was a Category 2 and the other was a Category 3. But they just sat there on the coast and battered it for about 30 hours. Then slowly crossed over onto the state and just fell apart. As soon as as soon as they made landfall, they fell apart. And it seems like Sally's about to do the same thing before even making landfall. Not having an eye is not unusual. It's just I think that might be part of the defeat right now. Because like even when the eye wall collapses, there's a brief period of weakness before it re-strengthens. Good thing you're not going to probably see that with this one because when it re-strengthens, it usually comes back a little bit more vicious than before. But I did think of one thing about this storm that actually might be helpful, and that is with the smoke. We've got smoke starting to show up here in areas, and I had said previously that Florida would probably see smoke by this weekend, but the storm may actually prevent that from happening. But unfortunately, I think that's only going to be a delay. We will still see smoke coming through because that fire's not done yet. Fires, I should say. But one thing is for certain, guys, this is going to be a wet mess. Right now, you're dealing with tropical force winds. You've got very little time before those hurricane force winds hit and stay. Definitely probably experiencing gusty winds up to that speed. Tornadoes are definitely going to be your worst threat right now. If you can, get out of the way, or at least get more inland. It's exactly what all the animals do when they're living out there. Alligators will take their nest and pull more inland. There's no reason why we don't do the same. But to all of you listening, when I say that this was a repeat of 2004, 2005, my hometown, right down here in Naples, got hit with Hurricane Wilma. And Wilma went right on up and met with another storm here and turned into a nor'easter and hit Maine. You can absolutely expect the same kind of results this year. And if you do and have the opportunity and chance, go buy your supplies now. Build up your supplies now. Don't go overrun it like the freaking toilet paper crap. But just understand that this pandemic gets worse, you're going to have a really hard time getting out and getting stuff that you need in the middle of a nor'easter or nor'easter 3 or nor'easter 5. Who knows what kind of conditions you guys are going to get hit in all these areas. This area right here is probably going to deal with a lot of ice. This area will get the mix. Obviously, man, you know what you're going to get. Everything. So get yourselves ready for this mess, guys. Look out for each other, too. Help out where you can. Make sure everybody's got the supplies they need.